Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, boys and girls. It's another painter's prices for a builder I cannot mention for legal reasons. Now, this particular builder does everything completely different way round, which I'll talk about in a minute. First of all, we're going to do the painter's prices. I'm in a two-bedroom unit, white ceilings, Maggie walls, which is unusual these days, Maggie walls, and all the woodwork's satin finish. Now then, for this particular builder, they're not bad, to be fair, they're not bad. Or they're all the same, who's to say. The woodwork and the doors and everything like that, you cannot leave it in a roller finish. You can't do it. You'll get picked up and they'll charge you for it because they want a brush finish. And trust me, they check the finish. So it's a bit disappointing because what I normally do, even though it's satin on all the woodwork, I put the first coat of satin on with a brush to get a good solid coat, and then the following day I'll run round with a medium pile glossing roller, and I'll run over all the faces with a roller, but you're getting that orange peel or speckled sort of effect with the satin. And the problem with that is it dulls it down. It's not quite as shiny, is it? So they check that and they'll pull you up, because I got pulled up on one and I had to go back and resatin the doors and the frames for nothing. So it cost me a day's money. So yeah, it's got to be done in a brush finish. All the stairs, the skirts, a lot. A nightmare. It's not too bad to do, don't get me wrong. You know, it's not too bad. And I have used oil-based undercoat in the whole plot, because if you use Acca, it goes a bit flat, doesn't it? That's the problem. I mean, I have heard of some people just putting a little bit of gloss in the satin, like half a cup of gloss in the satin, getting a good stir, just so it makes it a bit shinier if they satin onto acrylic. But I haven't. I've actually done it all with oil based, and just to prove it. Look, I got a crown. Yeah, look. I'll just show you. There you go. Half a tin. So there you go. Yeah, it's all been done in oil based and then a couple of coats of satin. So yeah, two-bed unit. So what I'm going to do now is just show you around and tell you how long it took me to do it and how much I got paid. Right then, there's the entrance hall. Like I say, Maggie walls, white ceilings, all been sprayed out and then rolled over. You have to roll over it because it gets picked up, doesn't it? And they want a roller finish, so it has been sprayed, but all your main areas have been rolled over the spray. So yeah, there's the entrance hall. There you go. You got downstairs toilet. And this is a social, so you got curtain battens up there. They're the type of doors. You know, luckily for me, kitchen weren't fitted, so less masking up. Do you know what I mean? It's always a bonus, isn't it, when the kitchen ain't fitted. Not a very big kitchen, but it's only a two-bed. There's your lounge, decent size lounge area, good old size. Sheet up over the kitchen, otherwise it's going to get overspray all over it. Curtain buttons. Not too bad, but I mean, under the cupboard. Not too bad, but this still a lot of work in them, do you know what I mean? Still a lot of work. Now, all your stairs, all been done with a brush, no roller finish. I did roll the spindles and then lay it off. There's your stairs. Do need a ladder for that. Bit of a landing, not much of one. Just bog standard 2-bed really. There you go, bedroom 1. All satin finish. Bathroom. Yeah. Now make sure you get all your pipes painted. Bedroom 2. Reasonable size again, to be fair. Reasonable size rooms in these for this builder. Not bad actually. There's your doors. And then a cupboard. I don't know why they do them. I know it's above the stairs, but I don't know. I suppose you need somewhere to put stuff, don't you? Pipes all painted. So yeah, there you go. Right then, there you go, 2-bedroom unit. Now, the 3 beds are not much difference. And I think they're 150 quid or something, 200 quid more. So these 2 beds are not the best prices, because what you got to remember, if you don't get it near enough bang on, they drag you back to do snagging or something like that. So you've got to make sure they're bang on, because there's no snaggers on this firm. That's one of the downsides, no snaggers. So if you do it about right, you're okay. And then there's like a handover price. And I think on this particular part, it's 128 quid, but that's after carpets. You get that after carpets, 128 quid. Now, that's all right if you've done 2 plots together and they're both going over together. But if you have to come back to do the handover and you're working on a site down the motorway and this one's in your area, you're screwed, ain't you? You're only going to earn 128 quid for the day, so that can be a downside as well. You're alright if you've done half a dozen plots and you come over and do the handover on each one at 128 quid for a 2-bed. Then you're going to make some money, but if you've only done the one, it's an issue. There's a lot of drawbacks to this firm, that's the problem. You can end up losing money. So anyway, the price, how long it took me. It's took me 4.5 days. Luckily, I've done a few plots on this side and I'm going to a plot next door. I'm going to get gunned and filled and then go home, I think. So I've got a bit of an head start. But if I'd have only done this one and I've got to come back and do the handover, it's going to cost me money. And there is a lot of work in these 2 beds. So it's took me 4.5 days. So you might as well say 5, haven't you, to be fair. And the price I got was £984 for a 2-bed. Now it's a good price, but you have got them drawbacks about the snagging. Can be an issue, that can. I'm not particularly sure if I'm going to stay on this firm. One of the reasons is you only get paid every fortnight, so you've got to wait for your third. You've got to do a week's work, another week's work, book your money in on that Friday, and then you get paid the third week. So you're waiting 3 weeks for your money. And it can be difficult to budget your finances with that. So yeah, 984. Some people would say that's a good price, but there's a lot of work in these 2 beds with 2 colours. So the other issue I'm having is I've been paid twice now, and both times I've been short on my money. Now, I'm not going to jump the gun yet, because the guy who deals with the wages, he's been on holiday for 2 weeks, so when he comes back, it's Friday today, when he comes back Monday, I'm going to have a word with him and say what's going on. I'm going to work out exactly how much I'm short, but first week was about 115 quid short. I think I'm more this week. So yeah, I'm going to get my paperwork together, find out exactly how much I was short first payday, second payday, ring him up, present my argument and see what he says. Now, the problem is as well, this company doesn't use its own wage department to process for subbies, because most of them are on the books. So they use an independent company to do your wages. Now the problem with them is they don't even send you an invoice to tell you how much they're charging you to process your wages. Chippy said to me it was 25 quid, but it seems like I'm over 100 quid short every time I get paid, so I need to find out what's going on. I'll keep you informed. So yeah, I don't know. And if I find out I'm keep getting stock money, because if somebody goes back to one of your plots, the agents are more than happy to do a counter charge. That's the problem. So I could be getting charged for something that I don't know, because they're not telling me and they're not sending me any paperwork to tell me what I'm being charged for. And I don't know when I'm getting charged. I don't know how much I'm getting charged to process my wages. So I need to find all this out and let you know. But at the minute I'm starting to get itchy feet now, because 2 weeks with my wages down, it's starting to go on my nerves, and it's bad enough having to wait 2-3 weeks, whatever it is, for your wages. Let alone every time you get paid it's short by 100 to 200 quid and nobody's telling you why. So yeah, it might sound like a good price for a 2-bed. But it's not a good price when you're not getting paid, is it? You know what I mean? When you're not getting paid properly, it's not a good price. So yeah, 5 days, 4.5, 5 days, 984 quid in a week. It's not even that good, is it, to be fair? It should be hitting like £1,100–1,200. I just get sick of it. I get sick of this shit. I really do get sick and tired of painting houses. And you're always getting robbed, aren't you? Always getting robbed, it does you. You never know what you're going to get paid. Anyway, that's that. I hope you enjoyed the content of the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. And keep following the story, guys, because if you're thinking of getting into the painting game, this is what you're up against on a week-to-week basis. Headache every day of the week, chasing your money, fighting for your money. It's and you have to graft for it, don't you? It's not for free, is it? You don't earn £1,000 a week by sitting on your thumbs, do you? You have to graft. So yeah, keep checking in, guys. Keep checking in. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next episode from yours truly. Until next time, catch you later. Right then, regarding the Painters Prices video that you've just been watching. Now you might think that's a good price, 984 quid or whatever it was, for a 2-bed. But as you can see, it's in bare plaster. So, it's okay for me because I spray it so I can do it in one go. But if you didn't spray, you've got to base coat this out. What's a base coat worth for a 2-bed? Got to be 100 quid at least, isn't it? So you could take 100 quid off that. That brings that to 884. And then you've got other things in these plots, which unfortunately the builder or the company requires you to do in the painting price. So not only can you not brush it on the finish coat on the doors, it's got to be laid off and stuff like that. You've got other stuff like patching, you've got to put it right and stuff like that. So I'm just going to give you a quick walk around here and just show you what's involved in the price that you probably are not aware of. So the first thing, like I say, it's in bare plaster. So you've got to miscoat this. And you've got things like this patching, stuff like that, and stuff like that, that you don't get a patcher come back to do that. I've got to bring that in. Now I might be able to squeeze a couple of hours out of him. Do you know what I mean? So that might not be so bad. Bits of patching like that, you've got to bring it in with a price. And there's dents and shit all over it. Oh. Plasterwork around there was shocking. You know, look, I've got to bring all that in with the price. And then you got silly things like nail sticking out. Do you know what I mean? It won't, I don't know, it might come out, I don't know. Ugh. But who would leave that like that? Who would leave it sticking out like that? They want sacking, don't they? Look, more patching. Just leave it any old how, because it's a social. Just don't give a shit. Just trying to see. So, I mean, it's in fairly good nick, but you got things like more patching. You got to paint all them pipes. They'll all be finished, and pipes under the boiler. Yeah. So if you take the mist coat off and all the patching, I'm going to fill it now. And I've got to make it right. Well, I'll probably get a couple of hours out of him, but why is it down to a painter to do the patching? It doesn't make sense, does it? Shouldn't be doing it. It should be patched. It's patching, it's plaster patching. I ain't got kit for patching, have I? I've not got trowels and little filling knives and shit, I ain't got it. Why would I? I'm a painter. This should be perfect, this plot, but I've got to bring all that patching in. Doesn't make sense, does it? And I don't give a shit, do I? You know what these trades are like? Just leave it. Oh, paint will sort it out, paint will sort it out. I should be here just to paint it. So that price doesn't quite look as good as what it does when it's all in bare plaster. Hey, because it's at least half a day's work to make quite look as good as what you think. You've got to wait 2 weeks for your money as well. Yeah. Don't know, see how it goes. I need to sort my money out, see if I've been stopped, or if I'm getting charged over 100 quid to process my wages. I can't cope with that. That's a lot of money in a year, isn't it? So yeah, that's it. With that radiator did cost just over 500 quid, but it's good. It's a good rad, good quality. The paintwork is superb. You know what I mean? It's bang on the paintwork. I might have another one of those in my lounge. I'll have some of that. Yeah, bye, Tom.